think at this point, surely, you know, the coach should have had a private word
Ladies
with the
and
guys that
gentlemen,
aren't
gentlemen, boys
necessarily,
and girls,
going
bones
to be
and
traveling. But for the
bugs.
guys whose names will
Let's
be
tune
called
in,
up, I
let's
mean, it's a
tune in,
chance
let's
to
watch
dream.
along. What's the squad
Yeah,
announcement?
Lira, there's something just
React. You know
I want
Matala
to add.
Bruce.
You know,
You know Matala Bruce,
Bongs
he's
talked
gonna do
about
something
how
for us.
football can change your life forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for a simple boy like Oshwina Police, for instance, I'm just picking him for as an example, to be in the same room with the state president. It doesn't happen
Crazy.
to
Ghana from
anybody.
El Dorado
What a
back.
privilege it is
Could have been
for
a
our
28.
boys to find
It could have been a
themselves
27.
sitting with the
Now he's
minister
our
of
chasing
sport,
number
sitting with
7.
the state president in the same room, sharing dinner with him. I mean, dreams do come true. Exactly, Bongs is right.
And for some, they're about to find out about their future. We head straight to the Sefako Makhato Presidential Guest House at the Union Building Complex, of course, to get all the latest with regards to the Bafana squad announcement.
Let's go. But what time? I hope this video won't be that long. I hope they just announce the squad quick.
We wish Bafana very well, and we can't wait for the announcement of the actual team.
The players that are going to be announced, I wish them all the best. To the ones that are not, it's not the end of the day. There's other opportunities that come along. Coach can only select so many players to coach Hugo, his technical team, and the players, of course. I want to wish you all the best.
Well, it's been a long time, but I think that we have hope for this team for two reasons. One, we are now, in terms of club football, we are the African champions.
You know we love this country. You
Abo
know,
ata,
Coach
abasal.
Hugo, please make us proud, and may the best team win.
Now that you are here, we have
Aish,
to be grateful
mtita
and
wethu
also
ke.
give credit to all
Gave
parties
us-
involved, of course, our national
He gave us
staff.
Usiema.
I think they've done sterling.
He gave us Usiema. He gave us the tie that he destroyed Sundowns.
That if Bafana make it out
Who's
of
this
the
now?
group stages, we will be sponsoring 2 young people across the breadth of South Africa to travel to America to watch them in the round of 16.
Be practical, and we've got to fight for it and come back. And so the country is going to be proud of the players when they come back.
We hope that they'll continue to inspire young people across the
Who are
country
all these
to
guys,
see
man?
sports as a vehicle
What's
to
happening
transformation
on
and as a vehicle to
SABC Sports?
economic development as well.
We are ready.
Yeah.
Refuge, yeah.
I'm very much ready.
What if it's yeah.
The results is what we're looking for.
I think we can do very well the way
I was
we
assuming the same
play
thing.
and the determination of the players.
Oh,
And the
Skokwana.
coach,
Who
of
are
course,
you now?
He's very aware about who to use and how.
Look at this
SABC,
Skokwana.
the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Alrighty.
Africa Zonga, Sanwanani Dumelang Molweni. All of us, all in Kaufela, as we build up to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, this is a very exciting moment for South Africa because it is from the dusty streets to packed stadiums. It's from heartbreak to glory. Now, tonight is more than just a squad announcement. It's about unveiling the 26 players that will don the green and gold of South Africa with pride. They will hold the hope of many millions in their hands, the pride of the flag, and of course, the spirit of a soccer-loving nation. Nginibingelele nonke emakhaya ngegama nguVusiwe intokazi yakwaNgcobo. And as you can see, angihambi ngedwa, always joined by the ever so handsome, I don't know how he's still unmarried, Andile Ncube.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a time. This is it. This is the moment that South Africa's been waiting for. From 92, that very first game against Cameroon. Dreams were built. Boys that weren't even born yet. Girls that never knew they'd kick a soccer ball. The dream was made for them on that day in July of 1992. And now we sit here very much in the spirit of our people. We've risen from a point where people thought we would not make it. We made it to the top.
That's true, broski.
Tonight,
That's
26
true.
are announced. They go to the World Cup. They carry my hopes. They carry your dreams. Welcome to it. This is the SABC Sport. Siyenza sisonke lento. Sibaningi. Sihamba nabo Bafana.
And of course, SABC Sport, the official broadcaster of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, Andile, before you and I get carried away, because I can see we're very happy tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's allow ourselves to honor those that are in our presence here tonight. The Honorable President of the Republic of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Cupcake
Alongside him,
umtita
I didn't even know he could play golf until a couple of months ago, is the Minister of the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. It's Minister Gayton McKenzie. We also acknowledge all the other ministers and deputy ministers as well in our presence here tonight. We honor our Premier as well. And the man of the moment, I say this all the time, one of my favorite people in the world, the coach of Bafana, Coach Hugo Bruce, and of course representatives from the South African Football Association, the chairperson of the South African Football Association as well, members of the media, our esteemed guests. Welcome to a night.
I even forgot to put in my shirt,
It's
guys.
exciting when I see the Deputy Minister looking and saying, yeah, but saying Bafana Baka. It's exactly what it's going to be. We're going to be having a lot of fun here tonight. But for 26 young men, this is the moment they've been waiting for their entire lives. So we're going to get on with the program. Coach Hugo Bruce will be on that podium. We'll name that team. And here, history will be made. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, please allow us to allow an opening.
How could I forget to put
from
on
our
my
host
shirt? Ladies and
this
gentlemen,
evening
my
as
country's
part
midfield
of
general.
the larger delegation of government, the Minister of Arts, Sports and Culture, Minister Gayton McKenzie.
AKA Minister Ons Baizani.
Debs Amrembula in the house, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it smells amazing.
All protocol has been observed.
Yes, sir. Let's get to the point.
His Excellency President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa and all of us present here today. Let me start
Haven't
with the
even
most
taken off the
important
tag.
business of the day. I would like to wish Orlando Pirates and congratulate them. I'm a Buccaneer. Pirates have taken the league to all the... It's so easy, President, when you say this thing to see who's chiefs here. They go like, just get to the names. We are here for the national squad. What you doing?
I follow love too late.
Say it out here. You know, President, I was in trouble a week ago when I saw the chairperson of TX Galaxy here. The PSL said he should represent the PSL today. And TX Galaxy was playing against one of my favorite teams, Mamelodi Sundowns. And I made a comment after they won 3-2. I said, the sun is going down. And the Sundowns supporters were very angry with me. And I want to say today that Sundowns is officially the biggest team on the African continent. Kabuyeno!
Countdowns, see support.
I know the spokesperson, Vincent, always will show me time or with, but I think he will forgive me if I can quickly put Arsenal also there.
But brother, please, we're not marketing here.
Congratulations
We're
to
not
us.
sabeling here. Let's
Tonight,
get back to the names.
We as South Africans,
Wait, I'm not gonna come out of the
tonight
seats,
is the
man.
night where we show the world who we really are. We show the world our best. We show the world that we have problems as a country like any other country. But we rise above our problems. We are the greatest nation on earth. We are a happy nation. We are a nation that the whole world talk about. We box way above our weight sometimes, but we're still a great nation. And I want to welcome the police, everybody that's here, and say that to the players, if you are not chosen tonight, don't feel bad. I'm also not chosen tonight. But you've come this far. I was not even considered. I went president to AFCON, and there was a mix-up. The person said, I work in the office of the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, and they let the person through. And they said, and he called me, he said, they said, I'm the minister, I'm through. I said, no, enjoy. When I came, I said, I'm the minister. They said, no. You are not the minister. The minister.
My brother, please.
I said, no. They said, no, go out. So this guy becomes so aggressive. And then President Denny Jordan came past. And he says, what's happening here? And he says, Minister, are you okay? I said, no, it's fine. I'll meet you inside. He says, no, I'm not leaving here. The guy says, is he a minister? Then he says, yes. He's like, so you don't pay your ministers in South Africa? So I was like, I'm wearing a very expensive suit. What is this guy talking about? He's like, can't he buy a tease with the salary of the minister?
Boo, get off the stage.
I've never said thank you to Dr. Jordan for getting me in the stadium. Tonight, I want to say thank you. And just before we start, I know everybody is excited. Everybody wants to hear. I just want to do a small thing, President. We've got some good news. We're a country of good news. We have the Deputy Minister. But please join me quickly to share the good news so that the country can hear what good news we have. Well, the good news is not that I'm going to play, but can we give the Deputy Minister a hand of applause? You want to say hello to the people? Deputy Minister, please, Mabe.
The minister will always surprise you. I don't know what are we promising now. I would not lie, especially in front of the president.
What we've done is that, and I'll ask the four gentlemen to stand up as I mention them, because they're our partners in this good news.
Matala, this kipani.
So bad way to stand up. Can I ask Old School to stand up? Shall C to stand up, and Honor. Can Honor also stand up? President, I just need the country to know there's very patriotic South African companies. And everybody in this room is very, see Boris of SAB, people are really patriotic. And what happened in this case, we had lucky fans that we are sending overseas. And we've chosen 18 lucky fans from each team. And these gentlemen that are standing said their hearts broke when they saw they're only going to watch the Mexico game. And they said we must rerun the competition, and the next round of 18 supporters are going to Monterrey. So can we give them a great hand of applause? Thank you.
2030.
And now you see the good news is that peace, there was actually 19, you were the 90s one. I'm scratching you now because you were denying me. The competition will open tomorrow so that we can go and support our Bafana team when they play there. And I've made a promise which the president will talk about. It's a career-ending promise, Coach Hugo Bruce. But I'm not going to talk about it because I've been drinking sugar water since I've made that promise. But the president will talk about that promise that I made. And it's the second time
the
that
president
he's
is still going to talk.
She said, President, I'm not part of that promise. It is the minister. But not wasting any time, I want to say, everybody, you are welcome to Andile and them. You guys look, we will find you a wife, Andile, there in Monterrey. But thank you very much, and you are all welcome. Thank you so much, Deputy Minister. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you.
Salute.
Well, thank you very much, Minister. We'll be back after this ad break from the National Mposhwa, as it's come out to be now. We'll see you, Masas Buyangalena. Remember that the brand new Honor 600 series is now available at all retailers from only 549 Rands for 36 months. Get yours now.
Are we still doing breaks?
The World Cup does not arrive the same for all of us. For some, it begins in a lounge. For some, in the voice on the radio. For others, in the crowd before the crowd.
What's he saying? Some really good ball.
When the moment comes, it finds all of us. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. It's Shabalala! Goal! Bafana! And ACBC is your home for every moment that brings us together. At home, on the move, or wherever you are, don't miss a second. All of us, all in Kaufela. Watch the FIFA World Cup 2026 matches live on SABC3, stream on SABC Plus, and stay connected on SABC radio stations nationwide. SABC Sport, for the love of the game.
Mtungu. Sengithola imbali. Ngicela ungiphelezele siyoyilanda.
Auto and general car insurance, emergency assist line.
Hi. Yes, my car broke down. Auto in general was there when I needed them most. When suddenly happens, who's there for you?
Sip, save and pour extra at Checkers Liquor Shop with deals like Heineken Premium Silver, original or non-alcoholic beer. A 330ml 6-pack, any two for 180 rand. And Jameson Triple Distilled Irish Whiskey for $349.99. Raise a glass to extra value, only at Checkers Liquor Shop.
We are ready for kickoff for the FIFA World Cup 2026. It all starts on the 11th of June, culminating on the 19th of July. All 104 matches live and in the splendor of high definition on your World of Champions. And of course, we're going to have a comprehensive build-up and of course magazine shows, everything that we can offer with regards to this particular World Cup. So everyone, of course, is excited. Bafana qualifying, making their 4th appearance at the FIFA World Cup. So everyone is really feeling this one because of everybody wants to know how well they will go out and do. It is Bafana Kaufela. We wish them all the best of luck. But of course, today, all the main attraction and of course, the main focus is that final 26-man squad that Coach Hugo Broos will have to announce in a couple of minutes. Of course, those are the players that will go out and represent South Africa at the global showpiece. And with that said, in a moment, we're going to go back to the nation's capital as they continue with the proceedings of course, getting down to the squad announcement. It's all about the players that have, of course, done all that they could throughout the different teams that they played for, but also just ensuring that the team does qualify for the FIFA World Cup. And with that said, in just a moment, we head back to the nation's capital as they will be getting ready, of course, to take us through. I'm still joined by Bongs and TK. It is now setting in, the big occasion, Bongs, for these players.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, obviously.
And what are we doing now?
This is quite different because obviously preparation is just, the season just ended last week. So in terms of fitness, I mean, that's without a question, that's there. It's obviously just now, you know, just waiting for that confirmation.
Mr. Zwane,
knowing you're jumping on the plane.
give up on that headline.
Knowing that you just have endless possibilities in terms of what you can do, you know, for yourself, not in a selfish way, but for yourself, because even within a team, you still need to be a really good individual. And that's how the team gets better as well. So for yourself, for the team, for the country, what can you contribute and where's your level? That's what those players are about to find out. Well, the ones that jump on the plane, that is.
I hear you, Bongs, but what I want to know is we're counting days only for the team to depart. Now, they have a friendly game against Nicaragua, I think, at the Amstel Arena on Friday. What happens as a player that is in the final squad? Do you go full out or do you pull out for fear that you might get injured? What happens? What goes through your mind?
It's a good question, because I mean, the last thing that you need is obviously something to happen. But it's important that you respect football and you do it properly.
Okay, and of course we will get back to that conversation with the Bongs as we go back to the nation's capital for the announcement.
nje kumabonakude kodwa ke nakuradio ngolwimi lakho oluthandayo ulwimi lwakamama uzobe usizwa ke sikhuluma ngayo ke i-FIFA World Cup is your official broadcaster. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story. Dr. Dennis Jordan.
Your stories. Is this your... This
No,
is
no,
your
no,
fir-
listen,
okay,
listen.
Okay.
5 years ago, Dr.
Okay.
Dennis Jordan is under pressure to pick the next coach, alongside with Safa, of course, to pick the next coach. There's names that are being heralded out everywhere, right?
Yes.
There's coaches from South Africa who've done well. There's coaches from all over the world. Dr. Jordan goes and gets a man that has done it before on the continent.
Uh-huh.
But geez, he doesn't tell us. Ukuthi hayi impompa ivalwa laphana. He says it as it is, and he doesn't mince his words.
Shoes from the hip all
Shoes
the time.
from the hip comes Hugo Bruce, the coach of Bafana Bafana. He's given us some amazing moments over the last 5 years. Which has been your favorite?
For me, I think it was when he said if he doesn't qualify, we must kill him.
He
Because
did.
I don't want us to kill
He
him.
did.
I don't want us to kill him. And he qualified and we
didn't have to kill him.
Yeah.
But also, he was wise in teaching us, because he picked players and then didn't pick players. And he came back to say what became a famous Hugo Bruce quote. Hey, a wise man always goes back when he's made a mistake. Well, from then on, we all rallied behind him. He took us to heights that we hadn't seen in many years. And today, we sit here with the man the boys call Umadala, Coach Hugo Bruce. Have a look at this. Then when we come back, he'll be joining us for a chat.
Matala Bruce.
It was very difficult to have people in the stadium for us. And I always said the results will change. And that's the only thing.
Hugo Bruce told us to our faces that at the moment, we weren't worth the shirt and the names on our back.
When we got Coach Hugo, and we could see from day one that this is going to be a successful period. The guys that were there could see it, we could sense it, we could see there's a coach who believes in us.
La Coq Sportive.
Three years ago, 4 years ago, when it comes to Bafana Bafana, the energy wasn't what it is now.
What a time to be alive in South African football when we as fans can go out and sell out every single stadium that the boys have to turn out in.
Hope is back, baby. Hope is back.
Because I couldn't understand why South Africa, with all the facilities there are here, why we South Africa was sometimes 1 or 2 Afghans not there.
You said, I believe in your country, in the players. If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job.
I said it already many times to the players. We are not 11, we are 23.
There's the culture that he has created that even if you are not in the starting 11, you're still an important member of the team.
Now I can watch Bafana Bafana with my kids and say, this is the team I was telling you about.
Everybody forgets the club. We are now in Bafana Bafana.
The first goal of Bafana Bafana 2010.
It's on here now. The goalkeeper's beaten, and South Africa have their first goal. Sipiwe Shabalala.
As a soccer player, I wish maybe one of the good days I can be there also.
Each and every player has played the World Cup.
And it's their moment to write their own history. They have what it takes to perform at the highest level.
Morena, he settles in a pass. Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Oswin Apollos. Kubi Bafana Bafana soloko oko yayikhokela phambili sesithi indlela imhlophe eya kwi-FIFA World Cup. Kodwa baqhubeka endleleni kwafuneka aqale phansi.
But Hugo Bruce, you might have been wrong about a couple of things, but you were right for this Bafana Bafana.
Do you still remember what I said on my first press conference? as a coach. I said, look, those qualifiers for World Cup are maybe a little bit too soon because I have to build a team. But then the next qualifier for AFCON, we need to be there. And then we have to try to be always there. And if I can't succeed, you can kill me.
And that's when I knew that anybody that's willing to take on a job and still speak the truth the way he did would be special.
You never stop believing from the first game. Okay. We love you for that. We will work for you.
First of all, as you know, this is my last job. For my CV, it should be very nice to have a World Cup as a player and to end my career in a World Cup as a coach.
Are we going to America?
Ah, Matala Bruce. Matamza.
Oh
Let's
man,
see.
come on, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to carry on in the same
Go
spirit.
Hugo!
Go Hugo!
Go Hugo! Go Hugo! Go
Come on.
Hugo! Go Hugo!
Ladies
Guys,
and
come
gentlemen,
on.
The coach of the national team of South Africa, Bafana, Coach Hugo Bruce. Coach, thank you so much for honoring us and joining us. I looked back at that, thought back at our very first chats when he got here, thought back at every press conference. What a ride.
Yes, what a ride, certainly, because the first year it was very difficult for me. I knew what I was planning to do, but it was very difficult to other people to understand what I was doing. So it was, a year, a heavy year. And I have to be honest, and I said it already in the past, after my first year, I was thinking of resigning. But yeah, football is my passion. I was 19 when I signed my first contract as a professional player. I'm now 74. I wanted to be 47. So I'm 74 now, so since 19 years old, I was in football. So it's very difficult to say, I stop. This is so I went back and don't ask me why, suddenly everything went well.
You have the resilience of a South African, because we never say die.
Yeah.
When it gets hard, we carry on.
Yeah.
So that's why this country and you.
Yeah, but that's a thing that motivates me when things are going difficult and hard. That motivates me to succeed. And okay, I think I can say that we succeeded.
Absolutely, absolutely succeeded. Coach, just a quick one from you. When we were watching that clip back, there's a moment there with you and Ricardo Goss, and he just saying, "We will fight for you." Talk to me about just that spirit within this Bafana team, because we're seeing so much unity. We're seeing the players literally wanting to die on the field of play to make you happy and for the dreams of the nation as well.
I think it's very important as a coach to tell the players what you want and to have a plan. When you can do that and you follow the plan, the players feel that you have confidence in that, and automatically they follow you. Secondly, since I was here, I was looking for younger players, talented younger players, because those are players who are hungry. They want to perform, they want to prove how good they are. And still, because an older player is difficult to change, a younger player you can change. And that process, I think, gave us all those results of the past years.
Well, Coach, listen, we don't have the pressure that you have this evening. All of us here are a lot more relaxed than you. You've got the big duty of announcing the 26-man squad. How hard was that?
Well, there were some hard decisions to make. And this is always when you make a list of players, you have always to disappoint players. And I know the disappointment for those players who had to drop tonight will be very, very, very hard. So it's a World Cup. Who don't want to go to the World Cup? So I know, and I was myself a player, I know how they will feel after I announced this 26 players. But that is also part of the job. And again, I was sitting with Helman in the past, my assistant Helma Makelele, I was sitting in our office the past weeks and yeah, this one, oh yeah, but if we take this one, you have to drop this one. So there are some very difficult decisions, but yeah, that is also part of my job to do it, and I hope I choose the right ones.
Well, we all hope so, Coach.
Absolutely.
There is no wrong ones, though. I can tell you that. With this group of boys, there is no wrong one. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Coach Hugo Bruce will be giving us the squad. He'll be listing all 26 players that are going to be joining him in the Americas as we once again do what we've done. Started in '98. We carry on with that, but this time with the hopes of going a little bit further. And we're also going to be calling and asking for the Honorable President, His Excellency, to come on and assist us in that regard.
All right, we'll see you back after the break. All of us, all in Kaufela. 26 players revealed after this. They can come to the field and, of course, showcase what they are all about. A lot is expected from them, but again, it's all up to the 26 players that will be announced in just a moment.
Years ago.
A dream came through, even if he's not here tonight, but the spirit of Mandela is in Soccer City.
Like in 2010, Bafana kicked things off against Mexico, and the nation will be banking on leaving another indelible mark on the tournament.
It's on here now. The goalkeeper's beaten, and South Africa have their first goal.
Bafana's qualification was defined by brilliance and a fair share of controversy, with players' suspensions and dock points threatening to derail their campaign. However, with the squad brimming with talent, Hugo Bruce delivered, and Bafana qualified for the World Cup for the first time since 2002.
Still available into the... Oh, now he's saved it home. And he initially made a hash of it.
Drawn in a group featuring co-hosts Mexico, the Korea Republic and the returning Czechia, Bafana have plenty to prove. They were the first hosts to be knocked out in the first round and have only won 2 games at the World Cup in 3 appearances. Back to the war, and while they might be an unknown entity to their fellow group contenders, there's a settled feel to their squad, who are made up largely of domestically based players. Bafana kick off the World Cup against co-hosts Mexico before tackling Czechia on June 18th, and then rounding things out against Korea on June the 25th. Is this the year Bafana make the biggest impression on the grandest stage?
Well, the time is now. The different nations have been able to announce their squad, and now we are waiting for South Africa to, of course, give us the final 26 players that will go out there and, of course, represent the country. Opening fixtures, and, of course, you can enjoy all of them live on your World of Champions. The United States, of course, one of the co-hosts in terms of this particular World Cup, they will be facing off up against Paraguay, and then you have Haiti up against Scotland. So it is fixtures galore on your World of Champions. This is the global spectacle that everyone has been waiting for, and of course we head back to the nation's capital to hear more about the announcement.
We are the official broadcaster of the FIFA
All right.
World Cup. SABC Sport and the SABC will be with you alongside the journey.
And of course, not forgetting the SABC radio stations bringing you every single game in your language of choice. And we actually get it started off for this Friday when we see Bafana in that send-off game against Nicaragua. That one will also be live on the SABC. But ladies and gentlemen, we've kept you in anticipation for long enough. The moment that we've all been waiting for, Africa Zonga. So Svita Gombela Kore, the Honorable President of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, please step up onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can ask you to stand as our first citizen makes his way to the stage.
Moments from now, they'll be walking through that door. And of course, announced by the coach, Hugo Bruce, 26 of the players that will be representing you and I, South Africa, the African continent, going to the World Cup. Coach Hugo Bruce will do the announcement and, of course, the acknowledgement of the players by His Excellency, the President, Cyril Ramaphosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have a seat. And the moment we've all been waiting for, Coach Hugo Bruce, we're handing over to you to reveal the 26 players that will be going to the 2026 FIFA World Cup to represent South Africa.
President, I'm very excited. I think you also. Yes. I know the names.
You know,
I know them.
I don't know them.
I will tell you.
I'm in anticipation.
Okay. These are the names of the 26 players who will go to the World Cup.
This is number one.
26 in Mexico, USA, and Canada.
He's nervous.
Ronwen Williams.
Duh. D.
Ronwen Williams. Hayden is his middle name, born on the 21st of January 1992, captain of this team and a recent winner at the Champions League in Morocco. He has been named and will be coming in to, of course, see Coach Hugo Bruce, shake the hand, and be welcomed by the president. Ronwen Williams leads through discipline, professionalism, and consistency rather than theatrics. Coaches frequently praise him for his work ethic and ability to organize. Williams is widely respected for breaking barriers as a goalkeeper. He's from Port Elizabeth, Quebec, inspiring many South Africans, where he now even has a huge charity drive.
Ricardo Goss.
Hey, Tito is crashing out. Tito said, "Oh, chain." Tito is crashing out.
Developed through the Bidvest Witzer system, featured in top flight South African football consistently. Ricardo Goss is a technically gifted South African goalkeeper known for his calmness, positioning and reliability between the posts. He developed a reputation as one of the country's promising modern goalkeepers during his time at Bidvest Wits before moving to Mamelodi Sundowns.
Matala, Bruce.
Sifo Chain.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Sifo Chain, Orlando Pirates, a goalkeeper born on the 14th of December 1996. A young man who took the goalkeeper of the season in the Betway Premiership last season and has dominated his position in Orlando Pirates, moving now into the Bafana squad, where he has made a number of appearances under coach.
Nah, this Photoshop is crazy. Got his first cap. Look at this Photoshop got changed. To get record hold of 21 clean sheets. Not the head sheets.
Those were the goalkeepers. Now defenders. Kuliso Mudau.
Eish, VIP, yeah. That's my right back. Country, I'm getting top players.
Known as Sailor Kuliso Mudau, born on the 26th of April in 1995, also a winner of the Champions League in Morocco just this past weekend. He is going to be representing Bafana at the World Cup. His journey from lower profile clubs to becoming a regular for both Sundowns and Bafana are frequently cited as an example of perseverance and South African football development. Sailor Mudau, easily regarded as one of the best right backs in the world, or certainly in Africa.
That's my right back again. Taking him to the countries, to the Americas, to the world. Bodlela mntanami.
Nkosinathi Sibisi, born on the 22nd of September 1995, has earned more senior caps for South Africa's national soccer team and has become part of the national team's experienced defensive pool. Sibisi established himself in the PSL through consistent performances at Golden Arrows, where his composure and leadership qualities stood out. His performances eventually earned him a move to Orlando Pirates, where they've just lifted a treble.
A treble winning captain, Captao.
Ime Ocon.
Ntwanelaga Nklela, 2004, 20th of February is when he graced this world. The centre-back that plays for Hannover 96 in Germany, Ime Ocon, is going to be going with Bafana to the World Cup. Ime Ocon, of course, made a big splash out of SuperSport United before moving on. Many said this is the future of South African football, and he's proved exactly that.
Ah, that's my Bundesliga center back.
Kulumani and Damane.
Kulumane Ndamane, a young man born on the 14th of October in 2003, plays out in the centre-back position. Recently made a move from TS Galaxy, joining Mamelodi Sundowns, a club recently named as the Kings of the African continent. A young man that has also started to cement himself in the Bafana national team.
Aubrey Modiba.
Batiba.
Mwape Aubrey Mudiba, a South African player born on the 22nd of July in 1995, plays as a left back, a wing back, a midfielder, currently plays his football at Mamelodi Sundowns. Aubrey has earned more than 35 senior caps for South African national soccer team and has become one of the national's most versatile players in recent years.
Samukelo Kabini.
Samugelo Kabini, one of the most promising young defenders to emerge from South African football in recent years. A modern left-sided defender with composure, athleticism and tactical intelligence. Kabini has rapidly risen from development football to European competition and the senior South African national team.
Kabini Orgatat. It's my left back. Okay. And they were in the same sneakers. I know. Okay. I used to be a bit like Coke Sporty. No, they're not. But so great, actually good. Matamel. Act.
Tabang Matuludi.
Tabang Matuludi, 14th of January 1999, a right-back defender who's out at Polokwane City. He is known as the next big thing, many seeing great hope in this young man.
Olwetu Makanya.
Olwethu Mpilwentle Makhanya rose to the youth structures of Stellenbosch FC, where he quickly became one of the club's standout academy graduates. He made his senior breakthrough during the 2022-23 season and impressed with his calmness on the ball and ability to read the game. Despite his young age, he regularly played against experienced PSL forwards and looked comfortable in pressure.
Kamogelo Sebelebele.
Mamosha! That's my right back.
Known as Mike Kamohelo Sebelebele, Tembisa Mambisa plays in as a winger and a right back. Developed through the TS Galaxy Academy system, where his technical ability and explosive quick stood out. Unlike many white players, he is pure flair and great to watch. The Orlando Pirates player will be going to the World Cup.
Mike Mamosha. Surprisingly, Matala Bruce.
Bradley Cross.
Regarded as one of the more modern fullbacks in South African football, Cross is known for his composure on the ball, tactical intelligence and ability to contribute both defensively and in build-up play. Umdlalo Makhosi is going to the World Cup.
Ngeke siyakabo cross emakhantrini amakhulu madala ayikoda nawe hayi senza supportera noma ubani.
And last but not least, Mbekezeli Mbokazi.
Let me check who from the defenders who didn't make it.
Hluhluwe phakamume ngenyawo nangumbekezela umfana ufikile Mpokazi iTLP susa abantwana endleleni.
Just check from the defenders who didn't make it. Just waiting for my internet to refresh. Wow, that's my center back. I wanna get millionaire. Oh, refresh.
Okay, midfielders.
Tevs.
Tebogo Mokoena.
Aish. Tevs Amrebula. That's my midfield general. So the one that didn't go, it's Munyane.
Tebogo
Zwane Munyane.
Mokoena has earned more than 50 senior caps for South Africa's national soccer team and has become one of the team's most influential midfielders, emerging through the development structures of Super Sport United, where he quickly gained recognition for his maturity, passage range and leadership in the midfield.
Tevs Amrebula.
Talente Mbata.
Njengegama lakhe, a talented central midfielder who plays his football out at Orlando Pirates. Boga, nomela angalishaya ngene USA.
Amatalent abafana.
Spehelo Sitole.
This one is obvious. Bafana bakamadala, this one is obvious.
Pepelo Yaya Stole, primarily operating as a holding midfielder, but can also function in box-to-box roles depending on tactical needs. Ball-winning player, tactical awareness, and putting pressure always in the midfield. He's earned more than 10 senior caps for South Africa.
Jaden Adams.
He left Stellenbosch as a boy, but goes to the World Cup as a groot man. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Adams.
Last part, strikers. Zwane, Apollis.
10 triple one.
Aswanapolis rose through South African football with determination and consistent development rather than early hype. His breakthrough performances at Bulugwane City established him as one of the PSL's most exciting attacking players.
Ikram Reiners.
From Cape Town, 19 December 1995, he saw the sun. Center forward and winger. And we're talking about Ikram Reiners will be going to the USA. Ken Park stand up. Ken Park United is where he cut his teeth before joining the Santos FC youth structures. And he too goes to the World Cup as an African champ.
Sepang Moremi.
His move to Orlando Pirates marked an important step in his career as he has transitioned into higher level competitive football with greater tactical demands and exposure, and he is a player that has built his reputation through consistent performances in South African football.
Relebohile Mofokeng.
Listen, I'd love to call him by his nickname, but you know where we are. So, okay, Yama 2000. Ladies and gentlemen, Relebohile Mofokeng is going to be there. I know Naomi. Listen, Chaba. Bao Sherile. Listen, Chaba. So Sherile in Fanaval.
Ah, that's my number 10, K.
Evidence Maghopa.
Ha, Maghopadowski.
Mwana says he rose through the development structures at Baroka FC before breaking into senior football in 2020. His pace, aerial ability, and pressing intensity quickly made him one of the most promising young strikers in the PSL, and in 2022 he secured his move to the Buccaneers.
Temba Zwane.
Hawu, abozwane, abozwane.
Bathi Themba Zwane mshishi Shikabala bakhala ngaye eMorocco bakhala ngaye Egypt bakhala ngaye yonke indawo.
Shikabala.
Nangu Shikabala nangu Makhekhe.
Lal Foster.
Oish.
Lyle Brent Foster is regarded as one of South Africa's leading modern forwards and amongst the country's most successful exports to European football. He first gained attention as a teenager at Orlando Pirates before securing a move to AS Monaco FC in Europe.
And number 26, Tapelo Maseko.
Tapelo Maseko joins us as well, of course. A Mamelodi Sundowns player that is currently on loan will be part of this team. Tapelo Maseko is out at AEL Limassol on loan from Sundowns, a winger and a forward, a very tricky and technical player. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Just please hear it. A big round of applause for the players that sit on that stage. Acknowledged, called on by Coach Hugo Bruce. And if I can please ask the coach as well as the president to stay on stage and ask the SAPS to please come in so we can do the flag handover.
Can we please ask the SAPS to join us on the stage for the handover of the flag?
They're on their way, will be coming through. The handover between Captain Ronan Williams
Tito.
as well as His Excellency
How
the
can you
President of
take
South Africa
Zwane and leave
will be
Tito?
happening on stage. And Ronan
Dala
Williams
Bruce.
is going to be the man that will be joining the President as we wait
But
for
hey,
the SAPS
anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
to come
hopefully
in
Tito
and hand over the flag.
from 1st of September we will have under Coach Pete. Otherwise, we can't complain, guys. All of these guys, they deserve to play well. Yeah, let's hope they can represent us. Bodlela mntanami. Oh my God, hey. I got the deputy president, deputy commissioner with Yapantin. No matter. Msakethini. Madam.
Mr. President, on behalf of the team, thank you for the invitation, for the send-off, for the support. This is just a small token from us that you can hang in your office and we'll come back and celebrate with you.
Aye. My number uno.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we could do better than that. This is it. This is the squad, the national team that will be representing us. Thank you so much to Ronwen Williams as well as His Excellency. Thank you so much to every single. Do remember that when you see these 26 players that are here, there are players, of course, that have been left out of this, and we will be acknowledging them in just a few. But before we go, as it is protocol here in South Africa, and that prayer that binds us all is the national anthem.
Bester. Here, come together. United we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. Not a bad ceremony. Hey, tough luck to Tito, man. Tough luck to Tito. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. That was it.